So if you're logging onto this video, you're in two camps probably. You either saw this wine somewhere and saw how much it costs and you want to know if it's good, and you don't know a lot about wine, or you don't know anything about this wine, or you already know what this wine is and you just probably searched up this video so you'd have somebody to drink it with, or you wanted to see what I thought about the wine. I made a video about this wine last night, but I was pretty buzzed, was pretty taken with the wine, didn't say much about it. So if you're a person who doesn't know a ton about wine, maybe you saw this at Costco or something, bottom line, it's a fifth growth. It's not a first growth. If you don't know what a growth wine is, you can go on YouTube and look up growth wines. There's the first growth, second growth, third growth, fourth growth, fifth growth. It's the 1855 classification. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that cover that a lot better than my channel would. All five of you that are probably watching. So if you want to learn about growth wines, that would be like that's a whole nother rodeo. That's like a 30-minute video. Basically, the first growth wines are the most expensive. Some of those chateaus are hundreds of years old. It's prestigious to drink those wines. It's classy. It's romantic. People like to collect them. People like to sell them. This is a fifth growth. But what we have nowadays is a lot of the fifth, fourth, and third growth wines have invested heavily in their venture. And these wines are getting a lot better. So some people call them, you might be familiar with super seconds. Again, if you clicked on this video and you already know what this wine is, you already know that. But if you don't know what a super second is, it's a wine that's not a first growth, that rivals the first growth. Like in a blind tasting, you could sneak this in, and maybe somebody would think it was Lafite or $1,000 bottle. These vintages are about I think $100 if you get the newest release at Costco for one that's not really ready to drink yet. You could drink it. These drink okay. Young. They actually age these partially in clay pots, and they say that you can drink them about 3 years sooner than some other Bordeaux wines. Again, if you're not familiar with Bordeaux, this particular bottle I think is 65% Cabernet, 30% Merlot, and it's got Petit Verdot and Cab Franc in it, I believe. But the vintages vary. Mileage may vary. Napa makes Meritage wines. Meritage, which are like the same type of thing. But this particular bottle is becoming very popular right now. I had a bottle of Lynch Bauge that I was going to bring up here. Lynch Bauge is well known. If I had the bottle, you might recognize it if I had it up here. People drink it a lot. It's crept up in price over the years. That Lynch Bauge, I think, is a current vintage is like $160, I think, for a bottle. This is creeping up. This is $100 right now, but this is a 2010. So this, by the time I got this shipped to my house, it was about $300. And so, a little bit about this chateau. It's only had 3 owners. The second person to buy it was in 1975. Is the first time it changed hands, and then again in the mid 90s, and then somewhere in the last 10 to 15 years, the guy who took it over in the 90s, his daughter's running it now. I have some notes here, all organic. The whole chateau, the winemaking facility has been remodeled. So they have all up-to-date equipment. They've spent a lot of money. They hand destem it. All this, a lot of work has been going into this wine, trying to make it. They want to make it a super second. They want this to be Lynch Bauge too. They want to charge $180 a bottle for this, and in 5 years they will be. So buy it now, because it's going to be $180. You think it's expensive now? This bottle will be $500 in 5 years. So get it. You might as well go buy it for $240 right now. If you clicked on this video and you can't afford a $300 bottle of wine, this might be the wrong video, or it could give you something to aspire to. One guy I watched the video. He was saying, Trophy Wine Hunter was saying, they won't even let tractors in the fields. They use horses so that the soil doesn't get compressed from the tractor. It's the soil there. It's mostly gravel and limestone. But this is kind of like on its way to be the next Lynch Bauge. It's like the thing that everybody buys when they don't want to buy Lafite, when they don't want to buy Mouton, when they don't want to buy Oberon, they don't want to spend $1,000, but they want really good wine. This is fantastic wine. If you get a whole case of this, the freshest vintage, it's about $500 from Costco, and you can lay it down for 5 years, and you can have a wine that Some of this vintage is 2009, 2010. Robert Parker, Wine Advocate. Jeb Dunning gave one of these 100. I think he scored this 98, and then later came back and drank it again and scored it 100. So it's a fantastic one. So I'll just if you look at, you can look online for the tasting notes. I'll tell you what I get out of it, and what I think. I'll take a drink of it right now and give you an idea of what I think about the wine. But yeah, fifth growth, about $100 for brand new vintage. 2009 and 10 are considered absolutely fantastic. Some of the better vintages, and those are about $240 to $280. And the 2015 and the 2016 are considered fantastic, and they're just about drinkable right now. And I can't remember how much the 2015 and the 2016 cost. I want to say that it's in the mid 100s. I was actually trying to locate a 2015 or a 2016, and the Vint didn't have it. They had like a case, but I didn't want to buy a whole case because the case was $1,000 or something like that. I opened this last night, so it's been open for a day. So let's see if it's changed. Yeah, it's a little more floral. Yeah, it's putting off more of everything now. So this is a dark fruit wine. This wine's 15. This is a 2010 vintage, and it's still purple. I mean, this wine. Jeb Dunnick said it in his review. This wine can go for a long ways. This wine will be good for 50 years. So this is a 2010, and it in a room that's not that well lit, you can't even tell there's any age on this wine. When you smell it, there's some tertiary, so then you can kind of go, okay, this has been in the bottle for a bit. There's a lot of earth in there. But when you approach it, you get the dark fruit, you get that earth and spice. What's unique about this is I heard one reviewer refer to it as scorched earth. And this wine really does. It has a fascinating scorched earth, smoky aroma to it that's different. Once you pick it up, it's really there, and it's not overdone. It's beautiful. It's very nice. And then another component, the floral component, it's like violets, but it's kind of like in the 80s when people would put those dishes of like flower petals that were dried potpourri in their house. That's what people used to do. They'd have like a dish. You'd go to your grandma's house, and there'd be like a bowl. And this has that, like if you open up a bag of dried like violet petals, it's really gorgeous. I mean, just scorched earth with violet petals. It's different, and it's fantastic. Oh yeah, I don't. Just like last night, I don't even know where to start with this wine. All that it's got the smoky tones and the spice, the fruit. Today it's even more earthy. It's got that kind of forest floor, but not too much. This is a Pauillac. Pauillacs are they're a little. That's a region of Bordeaux that I like because I kind of came up on Napa wines, and they are fruity. They have those tertiary notes. But it is fruity. It's got a lot of fruit in it still. It's only a 2010, so it's got a lot of fruit in it still. But it definitely has a lot of spice, tobacco, espresso, chocolate. The mouthfeel is great. It's a silky wine. The tannins kind of coat your mouth evenly. And then they kind of separate the flavors. So the acid gets your mouth, the acid's in balance, gets your mouth watering, and then you get those other flavors. A little bit of like meat to it, a little bit of that gamey meat. There's tobacco. Of course, you can smell the wood on it, but nothing's overdone. Everything's in balance, and everything's very separate. Like once you smell a certain component, it's not muddled. You can pick out each thing. If you get in there and you're like looking for that scorched earth, it's right there. If you're looking for the spice, There's something else going on in it. Yeah, it's like a creamy, just a little bit of vanilla, just that the tiniest. Is that vanilla? It's like a creamy strawberry kind of smell. It's fantastic. Um, Mouthfeel, balance. Um, it's a great wine. So if you heard the hype, if you like Lynch Bauge, if you recently opened a bottle of Lynch Bauge, 2018, 2016, 2010, whatever. If you like Lynch Bauge, you like this. You know, they're both Pauillac. They both represent Pauillac. That's a whole nother video. If you're interested in what wines from Pauillac are like, you can look those videos up. But this is a good representation of that. And so, like, if you like a wine like Lynch Bauge, you would like this wine. So if you see this wine for $90 somewhere, you buy it. Save it for 5 years. Drink it. You'll love it. It's actually a bargain. This bottle, a brand new vintage of this for like 90 or $100 is a steal. And even this bottle right here, this 2010 for about 300 is what I paid, is a steal. Wine doesn't get a whole lot better than this. It's subjective. I love that lipstick vibe too. More so today than than yesterday. But the violets are, the floral notes are really kicking off. Yeah. I liked it. I like the smoke in this. It's got a smoky component to it, but it's not overdone. But it's really easy to pick out. And, you know, that's about it. So if you see this wine somewhere, pick it up. If you can't afford this wine, that's fine. I think I'm going to do a Beringer Knights Valley video soon. That's like a $24 wine. And I'm going to do a Dry Creek Valley Zinfandel. That's a $25 wine that most grocery stores have. And if you're just getting into exploring wines, I'll do 2 videos on some wines that are under 30 bucks if this is too expensive for you. If you're able to afford this wine and you're thinking about buying it, you won't be disappointed. It's a great wine.